Hey guys, today I'm going to be filming an eye makeup look. I already did the rest of my face and my eyebrows, and so I'm just gonna be doing my eye look. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing yet, so I'll just tell you step by step what I'm doing as I'm doing it. If it seems kind of fast, it's because it's about 5:30. So the sun will be going down soon and it'll be bad lighting. So if I'm talking fast or seem to be rushing, that's probably why. Okay, so my face is done. It's the same routine I did in my first video, except I didn't wear BB cream. I don't wear BB cream on an everyday basis, or foundation. I typically only wear concealer and powder over the concealed places. I don't feel like I need a whole lot of other stuff on my face. That's just my preference. You don't have to follow that, obviously. So that's already done. My eyebrows are the same. Basically everything's the same except for the foundation. So I'm just going to get started on the eyes. And I'm going to start by priming them with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I don't know if you need to see it, just like that. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger, my ring finger, and just rub it on my eye. I try not to put it on top of where I'm going to be putting my highlight color on my brow bone, just because I feel like it would darken it up too much and it wouldn't look any good, so I just kind of put it everywhere else except in that one spot. So I'm just going to put that all over my eyes. Sorry if I'm making strange faces. Okay, now that that is on, this is a strange step I do it pretty much every day, and it's not necessary. Sorry, it's in my box still. I just take a random nude shade and put it all over my eye, just so since I put the base on, I don't want my brushes to stick to it and the bristles to fall out on my eyes if it's too rough. Strange, but that's what I do. So I just take any nude light color, something that's not going to affect really the color of your eye. So I'm just taking something I have from like a Maybelline Trio. I've had it for years. I don't even know what it's called. I don't think it has a name. And I'm just sticking that all over my eye with really any type of brush that you want, because I'm just trying to soften up everything. And my chair does spin. I'm sitting on a chair and it spins, so if I ever just kind of swivel, that's why. Sorry. So now that that is on, I think I'm going to take my brush, just a regular brush like this. I don't know the name of it. Got it from Target for like maybe $3, and I'm going to take this and use Sin from the Urban Decay line. I'm taking it from my Naked palette, but I also have it in a single, so whichever you have, I'm just taking Sin. I'm going to put that all over where I just put everything else, just putting it all over my lid and crease, but not in my not my brow bone. Just putting that all over just to give a little pink shimmer. There. And then I'm going to take, on the same brush, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. If you want to switch your brushes, feel free. Just kind of clean it off with my hand real quick. On the same brush, I'm going to take Tease from the Urban Decay line. I'm taking it from my Naked 2 palette. I'm just getting a little bit of that, so just tapping a little bit off my hand. And I'm putting this in the crease. focusing kind of on the outer portion and a little bit less on the inner. I don't like it being too dark in the center, in the inner portion of my eyes. I can't talk today, I'm sorry. I like this color because it's not too orange. I sometimes use Naked from the Naked palette, but that feels too orange for me. So I like the more muted gray cool tone, which is Tease. So I'm just putting that in my crease. I can never tell. I always feel like one eye looks different or better than the other. I'm just going to try and fix that. Close enough. Alright, and then I'm taking Sidecar. I'm using both of my Naked palettes. Basically, that's all I use on an everyday basis. It's just my Naked palettes. I'm going to take Sidecar from my original Naked palette on just a flat brush like this. It's a double-ended brush from the Sonia Kashuk brush set that I have. So I'm just patting a little bit of Sidecar on here and tapping it into my hand. And I'm going to be putting that from the center and out of my eye. Just kind of tapping, if you can tell. Maybe if I zoom in a little bit on my eye. There. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the color and just tap. I don't like to take it too far in, like I said. I don't like it too dark in the inner portion of my eye. I like shimmery eyeshadow colors. Not a lot of people do. Or, not everybody does. But I do. I really think it looks good on me. Just my preference. So that's why I use colors like Sidecar, which, if you didn't know, is a shimmery color. Okay, now that that's on, I'm going to take the same brush, the flat one, and I'm going to take Verve, I think that's how you pronounce it, from Naked 2. It's just a very light silver color, and I like to put this all over, just very lightly, because you don't want to, like, I feel like it's sort of like a, not an eraser, like a lightener. If something's too dark, you just put this over it and it makes it light, but it still, it still looks good without, I don't know, I like it. I use it all the time, and I'm just putting this kind of all over, but very lightly, so you don't put too much of it and take too much of the other colors away. I have some odd ways of thinking. Just roll with it. Okay. And I always, this is what I do every day. I match my makeup. I don't match my makeup, but I kind of take what I'm wearing, take the color I'm wearing into consideration, and I do my makeup around that. So if I'm wearing something like, I don't know, orange, I'll wear something that has more gold to it. But if I'm wearing something blue, I'll wear something, I'll wear my makeup a little more silver, not silver, but like cooler toned colors. So, I don't know, I like it that way. Sometimes I don't follow my rules and I do blue with gold, that sort of thing. Again, it's just my preference, just however I feel that day. This is basically an everyday look, what I'm doing right now. I just do basically something like this every single day before school, before work, before I go out. I darken it if I'm going out, like on a weekend, and I lighten it. Not always, but most of the time I lighten it for school, because I don't think I need really dark makeup for school. Okay, now that I babbled, I'm going to take the same brush that I took for Tease just this one, and I'm going to take Pistol. And that is from the Naked 2 palette, Urban Decay. These are basically all Urban Decay products, except for one of the last steps I'm going to do. And I like to put it on the very outer corner and a little bit into the crease, but I don't want to go past the middle. I should have used my other brush for this color. I always use a different brush and it works out really well. Forgot. Oh well. And I'm just focusing most of the color in the very outer portion. I don't do any of the fancy like start here and do a V. I just kind of do it in circular motions. Placing most of the color right there. And I can't do one eye at a time. I always have to do both. So I just switch back and forth and even them up as I go. One time I perfected a look that I did every single day. I perfected it so well that I could do one eye, another eye, and be perfect every day. I haven't been able to do it since that look, and I don't remember what that look was. I think it was when I first got my Naked palette a couple years ago. I'm not sure. I guess I was so obsessed I just had a look and I did it every single day. Can you hear that? It sounds like screaming. That's my dog. She likes to talk. Air quotes, talk to us. And it sounds like screeching. It sounds like someone's dying. It's really fun, but it can be scary if you don't know what it is. So if you hear it, that's what it is. It's so loud. Okay, so now after I take that, since I'm very indecisive today about what I want to do, I'm going to take my brush. It came from the Naked 2 palette. It's the brush that came with it. I'm going to take the fluffier end. I was using it for another color and I could see it on there, so I'm just kind of cleaning it off my hand. So I'm taking the fluffy end of the Naked 2 brush and I'm going to use Toasted from my Naked palette. Just going to tap that in there, tap it on the side of my hand to get the excess off. And I'm going to go all through my crease. I just really like the color this gives overall. I always like to do it as one of the last colors. Just puts a nice top color, coat, sheen, whatever the word is, over all the colors, and it just looks really nice, I think. I used to really not use this color at all. I don't know why. Like, I always liked it, but I never used it. Same with Sidecar. I just never used them. I've been using them like crazy lately. One of my favorite colors. I'm just gonna keep doing that. It doesn't look as dark on camera. My makeup doesn't look as dramatic on camera as it does in person, so maybe I shouldn't go by my camera. I should go by my mirror. Or else I'll walk out of the house and I'll look like I did my makeup in the dark. The other day, my power went out before school when I was getting ready. It went out right as I was putting my blush on, like my really pigmented blush from NYX I showed in my last video. Yeah, so that was bad. I literally put my makeup on in the dark. I had like my flashlight for my phone and a candle, or something like that. It was bad. Yeah, so okay, now I'm just looking at my eye makeup in a bigger mirror from further away. That's another thing I always like to do. I like to look at it from different points, from different angles. I like to look at it up close and see what I like and dislike about it. And I like to look at it far away so I can see what it really looks like to all different ways. And I noticed that this eye has a different shape. The shadow has a different shape than this eye. So, I'm just going to, that seems to happen to me a lot. Sorry, this is going to be probably a long video. Can I just talk? I'm just going to focus some more color just right in the crease on this eye. I just took a little bit more Pistol and just put it right there, because I feel like what happens on this eye, there's something flashing. I think it's telling me my battery's running out. Whoops. So I just took a little bit more pistol and put it in here because I feel like this eye, it kind of disperses more, and it likes to spread out over my eyelid more, like the shadow. So it's not as dark in specific places, it's just lighter in more places, if that makes sense, and this eye concentrates it better than this eye. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but that's what it is. Just gonna kind of clean that up because it went too high. And that's pretty much that. Okay, now that the main eyeshadow is done, I'm going to make sure, first of all, that my fingers are clean. Oh, I think it's saying I have 3 minutes left of recording. Alright, better make this quick. Okay, fingers are clean. I'm going to take one of my favorite colors, I wear it almost every single day, and it's the L'Oreal Paris cream eyeshadows, and it's in the color Ice Latte. It's my favorite color. I've had this for so long, and it's still my first purchase, but I would always repurchase it if I had to. And I'm putting this right in my inner corner and a little bit onto the lid, and it just really brightens up my eyes. It's just it's a light sort of pinky gold color, and it's very shimmery. And like I said, I like shimmer, so there's some days where I only wear this and I love it. I don't know, I've just been obsessed with it ever since I bought it. Okay, make sure they're even, and that's good. And now I'm going to do, since I forgot, my brow bone highlight. And I'm just taking my flat brush like I used for Sin and Verve, just kind of cleaning that off, and I'm taking Foxy and Booty Call from Naked 2, mixing them together and just patting the excess off and patting it right underneath my brow. There, that's done. Easy. Now I'm going to do my eyeliner, just using my CoverGirl Perfect Blend eye pencil, putting it in my waterline. Sorry, that's a weird face. There. It's just black eyeliner. You can use whatever black eyeliner you like and put it in your waterline. And I'm going to squeeze my eye shut and open, and it transfers the color down to the bottom waterline. This is about to shut off, so I'm just going to shut it off and come back. Okay, I'm back now that I deleted some footage and I have more room, and the sun is really starting to go down now, so hopefully the lighting is still alright. I'm just going to finish up my eyes real quick. This smudge, I'm just going to fix that. So all I have on right now is, I have on everything. I just put on my eyeliner, my black eyeliner, and now I put that on the top of my, not my waterline, but you know, the top waterline, tight line, and I squeeze my eye shut and I have it on the bottom waterline now, so it's a little bit black down here. And I'm just going to make it a little bit darker, and I don't know why, I've always used blue eyeliner down on my waterline. I've heard that it makes blue eyes pop. I heard that a long time ago when I first started putting makeup on, and I just went with it and I've used it ever since. I don't know if it's actually true, but that's what I do. So I'm using my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in LSD. And it's just a shimmery sort of navy blue eyeshadow. It looks kind of black, but there it is. It's just a dark blue, and it's very similar to Avon Glimmer Sticks waterproof eyeliner in Midnight Blue, which I use sometimes, but I'm almost out of. Sorry, my mom texted me. Okay, so I'm going to put this just right down here. This, I probably shouldn't tug, but I always do. If you can do this without tugging, I applaud you. I can't. Okay. A little bit dark. I don't know, I like it. I think it looks darker on camera than it really does. I like to take a tissue on my finger, just find a clean part and just go underneath, right underneath of my eye to fix up any smudges that might have happened. I don't like putting eyeshadow down here. I feel like it just looks bad on me. Or maybe I just do it wrong. I don't know. So I just clean up any smudges that are there, make it clean. And now mascara. I'm going to be using the Colossal Volume Express Cat Eye, I think is what it is. Just the one that has like the cat print on the top. And it's a curved brush. I love this. I'm just going to make weird faces and put my mascara on. And you always want to put some on your bottom lashes as well. Just a little. Not so much, but just a little. And now I am using the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. This is just a sample size I got the last time I went to Sephora. I got it in like a 500 point prize, gift, whatever you want to call it. And I really like it. I just put it right on top of the other mascara. I don't wear fake eyelashes. I don't know. They're just not for me. So I just double up on mascara. And a lot of times I do get it on top of my eyeshadow. If you do, don't fret. I probably just did just now. But if you do, just let it dry. And then take a Q-tip. And once it's dry, take a Q-tip and just kind of go at it and it'll flake off. And it shouldn't mess up your eyeshadow too much. Alright, I have 3 minutes left, but I'm going to try and do lips with the 3 minutes I have left. And I am first going to use chapstick. Always use chapstick. I just use my handy dandy regular chapstick brand chapstick, the blue original. That's all I do. And I guess I'll just keep my lips simple since I'm just wearing it pretty simple. I'm wearing purple. I don't know if you can tell, purple with a scarf with different colors. But I'm just going to keep it simple and use my Color Whisper from Maybelline Revlon. I don't know. It's the Color Whispers. And it's in the shade Rose of Attraction. I'm just putting that on. Just a pretty pink. And then on top of that, I like to do layers of stuff all the time. Now I'm taking Color Whisper in Pin Up Peach. I'm going to blot a little bit. And now I'm taking, sorry, I had to find it, my Clinique one, I think it's Clinique, in the shade Beauty. I think it's the shade Beauty. I've had this for a long time. It's really old. It's just, it's a little bit darker, but it doesn't come off so dark on your lips. And that is the look. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe next time I'll do a full face, but I only have 2 minutes left, so I'm going to say goodbye. Have a great rest of your day, whatever time it is, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.